The Robinson family consists of 6 people. Suzanne is a 46-year-old, a valued midwife at the nearby hospital, and her husband is John, a hardworking lawyer who is experiencing the late stages of Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease is a genetic neurodegenerative disease. This means that it is a disease of the brain that is passed down from parent to child. There is currently no cure for it, but there are some treatments that can help to ease certain symptoms. From the onset of symptoms, people with Huntington's disease have a life expectancy of 10 to 25 years, according to huntingtonsqueensland.org.au. Their 4 children, James, Elise, Sebastian, and Phoebe, have decided to undergo gene testing to determine if they have inherited the mutated gene from their father. Sadly, the family has just received the results. Both James and Phoebe have the mutated gene. As adults in their 20s, they have so much potential for the future and have so much they still want to do in the world. Start a family, be successful in their careers, create beautiful memories, but as soon as symptoms start, they only have 10 to 15 years left. You might be surprised, but there are actually 2 solutions. Stem cells could be used to treat this disease without the ethical controversy. The first solution is the use of umbilical cord blood stem cells. These stem cells are obtained from the remaining blood in the umbilical cord after the baby is delivered. This doesn't cause any ethical controversy either, as umbilical cords are often just thrown out as medical waste. These cord blood cells also contain a lot of hematopoietic stem cells. These cells are multipotent self-renewing progenitor cells, meaning they are early descendants of stem cells that can differentiate to form kinds of cells, but are not able to divide and reproduce without a limit. Even though these cells do not have the same potential as stem cells, they still hold potential for future medicine, especially since they are highly available and do not cause any ethical debate. The second solution is the utilization of Dr. Yamanaka's discovery in 2006 of induced pluripotent stem cells. These cells can be made directly from adult cells, and as pluripotent cells, they hold so much potential for regenerative medicine. As a reminder, pluripotent cells are cells that can give rise to any type of cell in the body. Since these cells can be derived straight from adult cells, they bypass the need for embryos and the ethical debate. But they can also be made specifically for a patient, meaning the risk of rejection in transplants would be extremely low, as they are the patient's own cells. However, there is a problem that can be resolved and helped by you. The induced pluripotent stem cell technology is relatively new and needs to get to the stage where they are deemed safe to use in transplants. The stem cells found in umbilical cord blood also needs to be supported. There are only 5 hospitals in Sydney that have collection cord banks for the storing of umbilical cords, according to cordbloodfoundation.org.au. And often this storage costs thousands of dollars even if you are just donating to research. We need the government to fund this research of induced pluripotent stem cells, as well as the funding for more affordable storage of cord blood. As individuals, groups, and communities, we need to raise awareness, be educated, and make a difference so that these cells can reach their full potential in medicine in the future. The Australian government is yet to realise the potential of stem cells, evident in their stop-start funding of stem cell research. And we are one of the only countries in the world with a laboratory that is not able to be involved in stem cell research, due to our government's lack of funding. So, I propose as a start, if you believe in making stem cells the centre of future medicine, sign this petition and let's prevent the suffering of so many people all around the world. Why waste such potential that could preserve our future generations?